What's up, y'all? I'm Lawrence St. Victor of Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk, and today we have a massive unboxing. I have my Mcfarlane Super Powers figures and Batwing. Man, we're also going to open up this Toy Biz Robin, see how he pairs up with Batman, and I just can't wait to see how the Batmobile and the Batwing pair up. That's going to be so dope. I got some old figures here, and I also heard about these Mcfarlane capes being suspect, so I picked up some Cape Master capes. So we're gonna see how those look on the figures, but let's jump right in. So here we are, man. This toy line hits me right in the nostalgia feels. Let's start with Superman. They look so dope just standing there packaged, but here at Three Brothers, we open our toys. But look at this packaging real quick, man. This brings me right back to being a kid again. That's why when I saw this, when Mcfarlane first posted these pics of this, I was like, I had to have it because it brought me right back to being 5 years old again. I mean, look at that, and you can pause that if you want to give that a read, but everything about this package is just a straight up throwback to the old Kenner ones, you know, except you have Mcfarlane right here, and I believe Superman is inverted, but it's pretty much the same thing. And it's not perfect. Yes, this, you know, the plastic bubble comes up on the sign, whereas in the original, the sign is pretty clear, but I don't really care about that stuff. But look at that, man. Let's open Superman up. We're just gonna go right in here. Now, as you see, I have another one back here. I don't usually double up, but when I saw this packaging, I was like, I need to have one on card. It is exactly like how it was when I grew up. I need to have one on card. I'm not doubling up on the line, but Superman especially. Let's open this guy up. Oh yeah. Pretty easy and simple. That's so dope. Now, if you guys have seen videos, which I'm sure you have, you know all about the pesky tab right here. Why on earth was it a good idea to put a hole in the cape? Makes no sense. The only thing I can think of is maybe the packaging thought this cape was similar to the old school ones where you can kind of put something through it because it's threaded. Didn't realize it was this ribbon material, but it's such a bad look. So parents, if you buy this for your kids, don't let them tear it open because they will put an even worse hole in this cape. So I'm just gonna cut this right here. All right, let's get Superman out. Now I love these colors, man. These colors are so dope. There he goes. Yo. Guys, I'm brought right back to being a freaking kid again. Come on, take a look at this. Take a look at that. Now the red seems a little deeper here than in the S, but I don't care about that. And it's a sturdy figure, man. This is a sturdy figure and it's pretty stiff. Look at that. That would be cool if they had belt loops in the back, but you know, I don't care, man. As a kid, I didn't care about any of that stuff. I just wanted to play with these. And now I don't complain too much about my toys, but this cape is horrendous. Look at that. Look at the quality here. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. You got that hole right there. I love the color. I love the fact that it's kind of metallic. But it's a ribbon. It's like that ribbon, and your kids are gonna play with these, and over time, it's gonna fray. This thing's gonna shred. but it looks dope. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. It looks dope. Now, I know some people complained about the size of the S. I love it. I think it's a great size. I don't mind a big S on the cape. I just wish it was a little lower because it kind of bunches up here. So, there we go. But then it kind of pulls it down. I don't know, but how cool is this figure? Now, I do have some of my Superpowers original figures. They're not all here. They're not all in great condition. But the ones that are, I kind of took them from my parents' house. I have so many toys in their attic, and I grabbed a couple. And here's that mail-away Clark Kent from back in the day. You guys remember this? Let's focus. Remember that? Now, I'm going to touch him up a bit, see if I can restore him a bit. But yeah, do these match? Does this Clark Kent go with this Superman? Do you buy that? Do you buy that he turns into him? I think so. I think they work. When I see nostalgia lines like this, guys, I'm all about being able to blend the old with the new. I'm all about being able to take some of the old figures and perfectly and seamlessly match them up with the new ones. And to me, this kind of works. Of course, this is newer and cleaner, but still, spiritually, this freaking works. You got Clark Kent. Danger! Whew. You buy that. Come on, you buy that. Let's put him right here. Clark Kent has been through a lot of plays, so I don't think he'll stand on his own for a while. But let's put those right there. Now, I mean, it's only fitting. It is only fitting to do Batman next. Let's do Batman next. Let's slide these guys back a bit and let's get the Dark Knight. Now, I went on a massive toy hunt for these bad boys, man. I live in southern Los Angeles, and our Walmarts still don't really have these. And every time I go and I see a bunch, I get one, I go back like in a couple days, they're all gone and not restocked. So we're kind of struggling over here in Southern Cali. I'll give you a chance to read that. You can pause if you want to. There we go. And the back is pretty much the same. You have the Batwing and the Supermobile and the 3 figures. I did not get a Darkseid. I actually have my old Darkseid, so I want to see how he pairs up with these guys first. I think he's in pretty decent shape. He's at my parents' house, so I don't have him here. But I had to get this Batman. And I know he's not the vintage one. You know, he's that Jim Lee Hush Batman, but Batman's look is pretty classic enough. And I think he'll work well with kind of the more classic looking figures. Let's open this bad boy up. And maybe down the line, we'll get something closer to what we had back in the 80s. Again, whose idea was it to put a tab there? Makes absolutely no sense. So again, parents, don't let your kids just pull right through this stuff, because they'll put a crazy hole in this cape. There we go. Let's pull Batman out. Now, I ordered Batman like 3 times. 3 times on Walmart.com. 3 freaking times before they were all canceled. And I wound up finding him in my local Walmart. And I lucked out because the next day I went, he was all gone. But that's pretty dope. The belt's a little weird. Like, it kind of disconnects here. It's a little strange, but it's a solid figure, man. And they're solid. Like, you can play with these. You can have your kids play with these and they're not gonna fall apart on you. They're pretty freaking solid. Let's check out this cape. I hate, like, Mcfarlane. This material is whack. It's really whack, man. But let's put his cape on. Let's see how he looks. Not bad. Not too bad. I do like the shininess of it, but that hole is crazy. It's not too freaking bad. That's a good looking Batman, man. What do you guys think? And you know, it's different than the original superpowers. You know, they didn't have a pin here. And no, these figures don't have action features and they don't come with comic books. But I have to say, for the $10 price point, you can't go wrong. If it had the features it had back in the day, I don't think these would be 10 bucks. Although the page punches are like 10 bucks and they come with a comic book. The little ones, I don't know, but I'm pretty satisfied. It feels spiritually right. Now let's put Clark down and bring Superman and Batman to the freaking forefront. Now these capes aren't great, man. And as a kid, the capes for me were like the best part of these figures. I love the capes, I love the cloth capes. So what I did was I went on eBay and found a dude called Cape Masters, and he makes custom capes specifically for Superpowers figures and specifically for this Mcfarlane line because he knows the capes are trash. So here's the Superman cape. Look at that material, man. That's good material. Now this is like a throwback to what we had. Want to know how I know? Because I actually have my Toy Biz Superman cape. I know it's Toy Biz because Toy Biz was the one that didn't have yellow all throughout. It just had it on the S part. Now it's in good shape because I lost it as a kid and then found it at my grandmother's house as an adult. And that's why it's in pretty decent shape. So let's take this cape off of Superman and give him an upgrade. So here's him with the Mcfarlane cape. It's not bad, man. It's not the end of the world. It really isn't. Let's get this off of him. First, let's see him with the Toy Biz cape. How does that look? How's that look? What do you guys think? With the Toy Biz cape. That was gonna be my replacement until I found Cape Masters, but it feels a little short, it's a little frayed. Ooh, excuse my nails. Let's throw on this Cape Masters cape. I have a feeling this is gonna look dope, and it's long too. Oh man, come on. That's fire. Look at this cape. Look, oh, this is just amazing craftsmanship. Yo, check out Cape Masters. That's amazing craftsmanship right there. Look at that cape. That is perfect. And it's like the perfect size for this S. I don't mind the big S, hey, but this is great. Man, that's so much better. So regal. And then look at Batman. Let's look at this bunched up Batman cape around the collar. And let's throw on his Cape Masters cape and see how we're cooking. Dude, that works. That freaking works. How great is that? Now these are starting to feel like what I grew up with. That's dope. That's dope. Let's put these guys to the side. Before we open up the rest of the superpowers, let's go over here to Toy Biz. I was at my comic book shop and dude had this, I'm knocking stuff down, this Toy Biz Robin on sale for like 20 bucks. And then I'm like, he's like, I'll give it to you for 10. How could I pass this up? Now I was gonna leave this on card. There was no reason to open it with. I had no one to stand them with. I wasn't going back and grabbing all of these. And he was in great shape. He wouldn't work well with my beat up ones. But then, you know, Mcfarlane dropped these superpowers and it works with the superpowers. Well, we'll see. I don't know yet, but I have a feeling it might. But look at this, man. How great is this? Now, I know some people hate on the Toy Biz. I don't. I had both as a kid and loved them both. Although, this is definitely, a Kenner Robin right here. Not what they're selling. So you can find people to talk about that on YouTube. But let's open this bad boy up and see if he pairs with this Batman. Oh, and you can't, I mean, the simplicity of the packaging. And look at this. There's no tab going through his cape at all. Go figure. Oh, and look at this Robin from 1989. Feels a little gummy, ain't gonna lie. Definitely different plastic. But look at this. Come on. That's dope. That's dope. And he has this right here. You bring his hand up and you supposed to karate chop. This toy's over 20 years old, so let's just, or over 35 years old, so let's just keep this as still as possible. Don't want to break it out of the package. But here is my Superpowers Robin from when I was a child. That plastic did not hold up at all right here. And here is my Toy Biz one as a child. So as you can see, that the Kenner one's paint held up on the R and stuff. This is completely gone. And they're completely different plastics, but I don't need these anymore. I can put these to the side. So how does this work? He also comes with a really cool Batwing. I think it's the same one that came with the Batman. Because this came out when the '89 Batman came out. And a little grappling hook right here. You got accessories. See that, Mcfarlane? Accessories. Give us some more accessories with these superpowers, man. Let's put this to the side. And let's see how this Robin pairs up with this Batman. Oh, that works, guys. That freaking works. What do you think? What do you think? Let me get him to stand up a bit. Let's focus on this bad boy. What do you think about that, guys? That works. That's perfect. All right, let's put these guys to the side. So much to, we have a lot more to unbox, I promise. We're gonna go way faster, way faster. So I wasn't gonna get anything else really. I was kind of satisfied with Superman and Batman. Oh man, but then these bad boys came out and I wasn't gonna get John Stewart. I wasn't. He wasn't a part of the original line. I love John Stewart, but it didn't hit that nostalgia for me. But then they came out with the Flash. And then I'm like, I gotta get both of them. What am I doing here? Now, I didn't have a Superpowers Flash, but I did have this Toy Biz Flash. He's seen better days. He's losing an arm. And I remember I begged my dad to get this Flash. The Flash series was out with John Wesley Shipp, and I was all about the Flash, and he got me this figure. And as you can tell, I played like crazy with it. You twist the back and his arms used to go. So when I saw this Flash, I'm like, I gotta get it. And it was right there in store. And I'm like, oh, I have to. Let's pop this bad boy out. Well, first, let me show you the packaging, excuse me. And that's just some dope packaging. Now, that's a new 52 looking Flash right there. But the figure, with the exception of the chin, I mean, it's kind of old school Flash. So he really works as like kind of a throwback vintage. I'll give you a chance to read that. And they're just adding figures to the back here. I'm not getting the Batman Who Laughs. That's a little too new for this retro line for me. And I'm not getting the Supermobile because I actually have the old school one. So I'm good with that. And I want to see how that pairs with this, but it's at my parents' house. I don't have it, so it's not here. There might be a video down the line, but let's get this bad boy open. The video's already long enough. Oh. We don't care about packaging. Our three brothers, we play with our toys. Let's get this guy out. I mean, this is just an amazing figure, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That's so dope. This is great. Bottom. And I know people want the squeeze power. I'm not missing it right now. You know, maybe if I was a child, I was, and of course for nostalgia, but I'm not missing it. This is sick. This is sick. I love that. Ah, will he stand? Will he stand? Now let's get this guy. Now, I wasn't gonna get him, but I'm glad I got him. I'm glad I got him. Let's open this bad boy up. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't even show you the package. I'm so excited. So we got John Stewart right there. Green Lantern. I'll let you read that. Give you a chance to look at it. Let me get some more light here. Jeez. All right. Let's open him up. Now, I'm a big John Stewart fan. He's my Green Lantern. You know, Justice League was a big, the animated series was a big influence for me. So for me, he's my Green Lantern. But if they come out with Hal Jordan, dang it, I'm gonna have to get it. I'm trying to dial back on these guys. But how dope is that? Such a great head sculpt right there. Look at that head sculpt. Man, who's your barber? And you got the ring right there, which is kind of a dot, but it's cool. It's supposed to be very simple. It's a throwback. Man, and then he has the hand. Now we finally get an accessory with these bad boys. And he could hold his lantern. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. So that's dope, man. That's dope. Now you can see right here, it looks like he has trunks here. So I don't know if they're just reusing legs or we're gonna get a Hal Jordan Green Lantern, just gonna use his body. Not sure, but that's dope. That is fire. Let's move it right along. Fine. Okay, let's get to the gusto. This is the big boy right here. The Batwing. This is a very long video, but I promise you it is worth it. Look at this bad boy. I wasn't even gonna get this, guys. I have nowhere to put it. But when I saw pictures of it and saw that it looked just like the Batmobile, and I have my old Batmobile here, I had to do it. I had to do it. Let's get this open. Now I heard some people it was kind of broke a bit on arrival, so I'm a little nervous. Let's take a look. It's packaged really well. Oh man, let's bring it down a little bit. Oh man. Look at this. Yeah, and pretty much the wings come down. This is sick, guys. This is sick. And yes, now these have an action feature. You got the claw right there. And I already know that there's tape here. I've been watching some YouTubers deal with the tape on this compartment. I'm making a mess.
So yeah, guys, like, this is hitting me right in nostalgia. I'm not going to collect the whole thing, but definitely the figure comes out that just gives me the nostalgia feels. I got to get it. And there's a figure that doesn't, and I so happen to be there getting the one that does, or he might get got to. Now, I will say, I was like, man, this is really great. this is ready to play as soon as it's out the box. But this tape is going to take some time. I know I'm getting residue all over the place. I'm trying to go fast. This video's already long enough. Bear with me.
Okay. There's the canopy. How dope is this, guys? And I heard some people's springs broke, so I'm a little gentle with it. It's pretty light. I mean, it's not an expensive toy, but it does what it's supposed to do. Now, this is just like the 1989 Batwing, a little smaller. How amazing is that? And how does it look? You pull up to the Bat Cave. Boom. Oh, come on. These look so good together. The blues aren't exactly the same, but the spirit is exactly the same. I mean, look at the seats and the paint and the fact that you have the Bat steering wheel and the Bat steering wheel. I mean, these really work well together. Batmobile's very beat up. Play with this like crazy. I gotta do some restoration on it. But these guys work together really well. You can see these in the same Bat Cave. Dude, let's see how this works. And these capes are so soft, you can pop Batman in without having to worry about those other capes. So let's pop him in the Batmobile first. A little new and the old. Oh, that's perfect, guys. That's perfect. And of course, oh, now Robin's a little, it feels like it's been, come on. How great is that? How great is that, guys? Now, Batman hops out of the Batmobile. He needs to jump in the Batwing. How does it work? Take some finagling. It's a tighter fit. It is a tighter fit. Oh, and see how it's already, yeah, this is not the kind of plastic you can just beat up. I feel like it will break on you. And my spring is already acting up. It's already acting up, guys. It's already kind of like wonky, and I don't want to force it. I don't want to force it. But, yeah, this is not made the best, but it looks great together. It's not made the best. This part anyway, everything else is dope. But that looks freaking cool, right? Look at that. And if you have, old school Kenner Michael Keaton Batman. So let's say you have a bunch of these and you're like, yo, you do some custom work and you want to paint this black. Will he fit? Now he doesn't have, oh yeah, he doesn't bend at the knee, but I think he works. If anything, he might actually work better than the superpowers. For some reason, mine's not catching. I have to figure that out. But anyways, yeah, so if you have these, you want to do some custom work on the Batwing and paint it black and make it like the Tim Burton movie, that will work for you. Sorry for the very long video, guys. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm a kid again with these. I'm a straight up kid again. And these Cape Master capes are perfect. They're perfect. Come on, man. It doesn't get any better than that for an 80s baby. Throwing some old school. Clark's got a chain to Superman. Man, how dope is that? Thank y'all so much. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'm a freaking kid again, man. Make sure you hit your notifications, subscribe to the channel, like, tell a friend. We got so many unboxings here. My boy Rich, my boy Chris, my boy Jack, the four of us are just putting out content on this YouTube channel. We also got a podcast. All the info's in the description, as well as where you can get these Cape Master capes if you want. And these work for anything. He makes them for figures like these, or, you know, he customizes it to fit multiple figures. So check him out. Ah, man. So dope. So happy. So happy. And my man back there will stay on card. Can't beat it. All right, I'm out. Peace. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk.